Welcome to the StarGazer podcast. I'm Monty.
I'm Sid.
I forgot what my line was for a second. My one scripted line.
The one scripted line, which is the intro.
Which is
you say it literally.
Hello, I'm my name. I forgot that. I'm royally stupid.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah. What have you been up to this week?
Wondering how the fuck this plant's still alive.
You have a plant?
I was given, I don't know what it's called, but my sister-in-law gave me a plant for my room that's supposed to help filter the air.
Cool.
In my dorm room. And when it comes to gardening and plants outside and everything, I'm great. I'm good. Give me a house plant and they normally die. How is this thing still alive?
I mean, how am I still alive? I'm watered and I receive sunlight.
Are you alive though, Monty?
Oh, that's a good. Hold on, let me check. I'm checking my pulse. If this were a visual podcast, people would be very concerned at my shocked expression on my face.
They'd be concerned because you're shocked because your pulse actually works.
Okay, I do have a pulse. I always check my wrist.
Do you not check your pulse?
No, I know how to check my pulse. I check my wrist, and every time I never, because I know exactly where I'm supposed to go.
The wrist is a hard one to check. You have to be very careful when it comes to the wrist. Most of the time you check on your throat.
Yeah. I always do end up checking my neck.
Like, I can check it on my wrist, but I also, for a very long time, wanted to be a doctor, so I know how to.
Right. Sorry, I'm also fixing crap that... Hold on. AST.
As always, I have a slow heart rate.
Yes.
Oh, well.
If I had one of those Apple Watches, I'd be able to check my heart rate on my own. Okay, cool, I am posting. So
you can check your heart rate just by putting your fingers to your pulse and counting for 60 seconds.
Yeah, but I don't want to count for that long. You think I can count?
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Moron.
Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing.
For real quick for all of you, it is, as of COVID news, because we always start with that, yes. There have been the administered vaccine has exceeded 400 million.
Mm-hmm. That's one more than 399 million and the rest.
I'm not with him, so I can't smack him.
Correct.
I want to smack him, though.
And we're actually live this time. I feel like we should mention that.
Oh, yeah, we're actually live this time, too,
here.
because last time was recorded, because...
Where were we at 1 o'clock? I think we were singing Backstreet Boys.
At 1 o'clock?
At 1 o'clock. I'm pretty sure we were singing Backstreet Boys in my car on the way back to my house.
We weren't singing Backstreet Boys. We were playing a game.
That's right. I don't remember what game we were playing.
I think it was Eli's turn, and we were trying to figure out which Sonic game.
Right. Didn't it end up being Sonic Unleashed?
Yeah.
And then I did that joke that I sure hope there are no jazz bands around here. And then he played the
I'm so glad. Music. We had to have directions on so that the music wasn't playing.
Correct. So that was a fun thing. And post tattoo,
how's it healing?
It's actually doing pretty well. That flaking thing that I was talking about, I honestly did not know was happening, because I didn't know that was a thing that was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh god, is it like peeling off? Is my skin like bad skin that tattoos can't accept? Am I never going to be able to get a real tattoo kind of thing?
No, it just doesn't.
Yeah. So number, the word number is, I think, probably done shedding. Deserve is still really dark, so I assume that it has a lot more shedding to do.
Really?
Yeah. But
Deserve's the one on the back, right? Not on the
Correct.
Not on your wrist.
Correct.
It may not actually shed because there are some parts of the tattoo that just won't shed and it'll just heal.
Well, then that's gonna look weird.
Also,
but...
today's the last day you have to keep the ointment on it.
Yes.
Cool.
Cool. Good talk. Well, thanks for tuning in. No.
Sorry.
God.
I can get he's heard the rants. I can
Yes.
go on about tattoos. I myself have 5, and once my semester is over and I'm back in Cincinnati, I'm planning on getting a 6th. So.
Right. And I've also, what did I do? I was going through all my games the other day because Eli came over and he was like, what games are you never going to play again? And then we took him up to this this store, this nerd shop, and sold them. And I got $40 out of it. It was pretty nice. But it made me think about Skyrim again because that's the next tattoo I'm getting. I'm getting the Thieves Guild symbol on my... What's it called?
Forearm.
Thank you. On my forearm, as opposed to my 6 leg. But yeah.
Again, I'm not physically there to smack him, though you
Correct.
will hear when the summer comes around and this semester is done and I'm back in Cincinnati.
Yes.
I'm going to be physically with him.
Yes. And
You will hear me smack him.
And that's Cincinnati, Germany. Just to clarify, we are in Germany.
Shit. I
Sid's-
keep forgetting.
Sid's
I
over in
forgot
France.
entirely.
It doesn't matter. No one gives a shit.
They will at some point.
Who fucking cares?
Someone will look back and be like, "Wait, you guys are from Cincinnati?"
Well, it's not like Rooster Teeth goes, "Oh, we're in somewhere, Austin, Texas." It's not like you could literally find their address online, and if you wanted to, you could break in, but you're obviously going to be stopped because it's a huge production company. So,
yeah.
whatever.
There's also video cameras everywhere.
Yeah, fucking everywhere. Although I would really like to... I remember going on a Google Street View or whatever around that area, and the farthest you can go in, I saw people and their faces were blurred, and I was like, I wonder which person of Rooster Teeth that is. Or if that even is a person of Rooster Teeth. But
who knows?
Who knows? What else? Iceland? Yeah, volcano, a week of earthquakes. This is just what I read, by the way. A week of earthquakes happened in Iceland, and then a volcano erupted. I don't know.
I didn't know Iceland had volcanoes.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wait a minute, hang on. Is Iceland... Hang on, Greenland... Yeah, okay. I remember because Greenland and Iceland are named opposite of each other. Greenland is the frozen wasteland, and Iceland is the nice, calm plains area. And I remember a joke about that was like, so the Vikings decided to go north and north and north and north, and then they found a big plain of ice and a big plain of greens, and they named them accordingly. Psych!
No, they didn't. They said fuck you.
Named them exactly opposite of another. One of each. Who cares?
In slightly different COVID news, I'm not going to state how much on podcast, but my college was given money to give to the students for COVID relief and things because for some reason we don't get stimulus checks.
Cool. I think
so.
I think
I've been awarded money.
If I had to guess, it's probably because you are at the college, therefore you are the college's dependent. And then you would classify
something stupid.
It's probably some weird loophole like that. The government will do anything to prevent its citizens from getting money. I mean, we're what, $4 trillion in debt or something?
I don't fucking know.
This is not our place to talk, so we're gonna move on. The Tokyo Olympics.
I'm reading up on the Tokyo Olympics right now.
Yeah.
Because of COVID-19, they are very much made the decision that international spectators cannot come to Tokyo to watch the Olympics. If you do not live in Japan, you will not be able to go to Tokyo to see the Olympics. Everyone has to watch it as it's broadcasted, which, to be honest, isn't that surprising because most people watch it broadcasted. It's not that big,
right?
But it's still something they decided to bring up and talk about because it Because let's be honest, the Summer Olympics were supposed to be in 2020. It is 2021.
Yeah. God, it's weird that, because now everything's going to be offset.
Yeah.
All the Olympics were supposed to be in like the same year as like U.S. general elections. So it was like every 4 years. It had a good pattern. It was on even numbered years. It made sense. Now everything's gonna be off kilter. They'll probably like push it all back or something.
They'll figure something out.
They'll push it.
They may wind up doing what they originally did. So like the Winter Olympics are now going to be on the even years, and the Summer Olympics are going to be on the odd years. Because originally that's what it was supposed to do. They're supposed to go back and forth between the two.
All right, then.
So, who knows?
Who knows?
Internet news.
Yeah, internet news.
Go.
Today was a very, very good / interesting week for shows. Hell of a Boss episode 4 dropped. It was Cherub. I'm going out of order from our list here, but I'm just picking up at random.
Okay, but
yeah.
But
God, okay, what did I say? It was something like they keep telling the fans to stop
sexualizing Luna.
Not just sexualizing Luna, but like oogling over the characters. And then the next episode they put Moxie and Millie in like cat furry outfits, and then they do another cute outfit, and then they do some weird haircuts that are really cute, and it's just like, stop sexualizing the characters. Anyway, here's some sexualized character outfits. Like, I'm not gonna like yell at them. I'm just saying it's like, okay, cool, double standard. Achievement Hunter. I know this isn't like, it's not our thing. This is just what I've been watching. Achievement Hunter's current Minecraft setup is this thing called Stone Block. Have you heard of Stone Block, Sid?
Not fully?
Not fully? Okay. You remember Sky Factory though, right? Obviously.
Yes.
Yeah. Stone Block is like the same kinds of mod packs as Sky Factory. It's got all the like the draconic stuff and the forge and a bunch of weird crafting shit and like chance cubes and whatever. So, but Stone Block, you're in a world and literally everything except where you spawn is stone. In all directions. Up, down, forward, backward, left, right.
I hate that, I hate that, and 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 I hate that.
That's reasonable because it's boring for a bit, but then you can just like it's like reverse Sky Factory. You're just underground and the underground never ends. Also, you can go to the Nether and it's the exact same. It's just netherrack everywhere forever. And you can also go to the end, which is just endstone forever. Sorry, I looked at what Eli had to say, because he popped in for a minute. Who needs the Olympics when we try the most important athletic event every day? Getting out of bed. Thank you, Eli. Thank you for joining, by the way.
Thank you, Eli. Okay. Oh, I don't know why this made me think of it. Sorry to change topics or cut you off.
Go for it.
Since we're talking about internet news, so... Okay, this is K-pop news for those of you that don't care about K-pop. Get out now, but whatever.
Okay. All right, so, I'll leave. Don't worry.
No, come back here. You'll find this funny or entertaining. Yeah. One of the two. But, so one of the many things that... I think this is true to, like, every fandom. There's always that one bad apple that everyone knows of by name that you're just... avoid.
Right.
In the K-pop fandom, we have a guy called Ollie London. He's gross.
Ew. What kind of gross?
Let's put it this way. For the discerning fans, since BTS is one of the biggest K-pop groups in the world right now, he is a Jimin fan from BTS, to the point of he got plastic surgery to look like Jimin.
Okay.
And married a cardboard cutout of him.
Ew.
But for all of us fans who have liked to see every delusional thought this man has had come burning and crashing to the ground. He sent apparently an audition to Big Hit, which is a company BTS is under, and he got an email back, but it was all in Korean, and so he asked somebody to translate it. But he thought it was, "Oh, you've been signed on." In reality, it's a restraining order, from what I understand.
Oh.
And I just went, I just started laughing. I was like, you deserve it.
Well, then.
No. The reason he's not just like a BTS fan problem is he starts liking guys from other groups. Right. And we're all immediately like, back away. Shoo.
Right.
Because he started for a while going after like Felix from Stray Kids. Mind you, Felix is, I think, the same age as Monty. Born in the early 2000s. No. Leave the child alone. You're not a child, Monty, but
I'm a child. I am Babby. Is that the meme?
You are baby.
Did I say that right? I don't know if I said that right. Who cares? Oh god, I gotta sneeze. Fill time while I'm trying not to.
Try not to gag. I'm trying not to gag. This was nasty.
God damn it! It's gone. Fuck.
I didn't even say watermelon this time.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't work. By the way, every time you say that, I'm like, don't ignore it, let it pass. Try and sneeze. God fucking damn it! It's every time. Every single time.
Yeah, no, the reason I say you baby is, I think Felix, I'll check, but I'm pretty sure you and Felix are born in the same year, Monty. Because you're 2000, right?
I am indiscriminate year between 1995 and 2006. Don't worry, I'll text it to you.
Thank God, because I don't actually remember.
You keep forgetting, though, so.
I don't remember birthdays.
Yeah, that's reasonable. I don't remember.
Hell, the only reason I remember my best friends is because of stupidity.
I know Eli's is like somewhere between April and September.
Send me the thing.
I did. I'm also being vague on purpose.
Oh, did you send it to my actual phone?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I don't know.
So
he's using Discord. What are you talking about? Am I using?
He's a year older than you.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because he's born in 2000. The reason I'm saying his year is because it's known. You can find it easily.
Don't worry. Our audience can't do math because our audience currently. Oh God, 2 viewers. Sorry, I was about to make a joke on Eli's expense that he can't do math because yesterday he told me that he sucks at math. And as I was making that joke, I was saying our audience can't count because it's only Eli right now. And then as I was saying that, a second viewer popped in. So whoever that is, hello.
Who popped in?
I have no idea. It just says 2 viewers.
Oh, okay then. Cool.
This is what the podcast has devolved to, us commentating on how many viewers we have.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, no, like to emphasize, the man. I'm born in '99 because I don't care if people know what year I'm born in. The man was born in 1990. He's 9 years older than me.
That's like
meaning he's 11 years older than you, Monty.
That's like 30 or something.
And he's going after a kid who's 19.
Hang on. He's 30, right? Am I counting that right? 30 after 19. Yeah, that's not... Hang on. What was the rule? Your age divided by 2 plus 7 or something?
I don't know. My response has always been, don't be a creep, and this guy's a creep.
Correct.
So no.
My throat's fucking...
But yes, again, take it with a grain of salt, but we're all pretty sure that the translated email he actually got is a restraining order.
Cool.
And it's just, you thought you were going to join Big Hit, and no, you didn't. In fact, you got a restraining order put against you.
Oof. Fuck.
Because,
like,
I don't think
there have been a lot of oofs in our time.
I don't think the CEO of Big Hit would want you around BTS or Jimin for that matter. I think he's more worried about what would happen to Jimin.
Yeah. There have been a lot of oofs.
Which is valid.
There have been a lot of oofs in our time, but...
There have been a lot of oofs in our time. There have been a lot of oofs in our time, and that is one of them.
So, not to cut you off, but does that conclude K-pop news?
Yeah, there's not really much else to talk about. I mean, there's a couple, like, solo artist stuff that just came out and did some things. Like, Rose from Blackpink just released her first solo album.
Cool. I remember the name.
Some good news along with the bullshit.
Yeah, I remember the name Blackpink, but that's about it. I know they stylize it weird, and it's gross, and I don't like it, but whatever.
It's just all capital.
Isn't one of them like a fucking, like, one of the A's like a triangle or some shit? It's like gross.
No.
Hank, I gotta look this up. Hang on.
I'm not sure if it's Blackpink or somebody else you're thinking of now.
I think it's Blackpink. It might not be.
Because there's also A-Pink.
This is the graphic design. Oh, I know why. Okay, so the A doesn't have a line in the middle, and the C and the N are backwards.
Oh.
That's why I thought it was gross, because it's like, it's too much. You could do one letter, but like, yeah, like, what's our thing? Like, the R has like a missing piece, as well as the P, but I feel like that's thematic with that type of letter. And then the A doesn't have a line, but you can tell it's an A because of the surrounding word. Like, I'm not saying you can't tell. I'm digging myself in a hole. So, Falcon and the Winter Soldier dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched
Let's go to Marvel.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm not going to spoil anything or ruin anything, but definitely go watch it. It's pretty good. Nothing
as someone who likes Bucky, is Bucky good?
Yes, Bucky is done very well.
Okay, cool.
We're finally getting some like Bucky centric shit happening, and it's
thank
good.
God.
Even if
it's only taken how many movies?
Yeah, it's not the whole episode, but it's a good 50-50 cut roughly. Again, I'm not spoiling or ruining any of the story. There's not much. I don't think there's any lore like centered in the universe that comes out of the first episode, but the first episode on its own is spectacular. But yeah, it's really good. Go watch it if you haven't already, and if you have, fucking Christ, am I right? It's nothing like shocking. It's just like, damn, I feel that kind of thing.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll stop fangirling over that. But what else?
Fanboying, you mean?
No. Anyway,
You're a guy. It'd be fanboying.
Who cares? So, also in video game news, actually, right now, if you're a fan of Doom, which Eli, if you're still here, I know you are. Ancient Gods Part 2, the DLC dropped. And how do I put this? Doom Eternal, you play the game, it's been out since it's been out for a while. It's been a year, I think. Yeah, it's March 20th today, isn't it? Yeah, it's been a year. We're viable to talk about Doom Eternal. So, Doom Eternal, you play the game, and much like the second original Doom game, you take on the Icon of Sin, which is just the big goat horn demon monster thing. And it's fucking awesome, which everyone's like, oh, we get an HD 3D super epic battle with the Icon of Sin, and it's awesome, and everyone loved it. And then Ancient Gods came out, and at the end of Ancient Gods, you either I don't think you summon, but you like awaken or release the Dark Lord, which I don't think they refer to as Satan, but it's basically the Satan, the maker of all things kind of thing. And you unleash him or release him from like his coffin or tomb or whatever it is, as you're in hell in this first DLC, Ancient Gods Part 1, and it says, "This is the Dark Lord, a warrior, the strongest among them," and then it cuts to his face, and it's Doom Guy. And then the thing says, "He is you in their world." So the Dark Lord, the Satan in Doom, is Doom Guy, but like Satan version of Doom Guy. So, and that was the end of the first DLC. So Ancient Gods Part 2, you fight him and like the entire kingdom of hell. Interested in this game yet?
It's Doom. I've played Doom before, so I was just letting you go off.
Yeah. So you know Doom then, right?
Yeah.
Like, there was a really long-running joke. The only thing that could defeat Doom Guy is Doom Guy.
Yeah,
and it fucking happened.
We've been proven right.
So, I'm not gonna spoil anything, or am I? No, I'm not gonna. It's not been out for long enough. But there's a really cool moment, and I'm gonna show you this later. Eli, if you're still listening and you're not gonna play it, go watch the end cutscene. It's kind of, oh shit, you know? But yeah, it's good. Doom's cool. Doom is fun.
Doom is a fun game.
It's not for me, but I really appreciate it. I tried playing Doom Eternal. I can't. I am way too slow to play this kind of game.
Can't say anything because I've had people like since I'm in college and things, and I've talked about how I play video games, and I was taught to play games by like my parents. I've had people literally come up to me, well, "I play this MMO. Why don't you join? And like you can join the guild and things, so we can play." And I'm like,
play League of Legends.
No.
Okay,
No. The thing is I already warned them. I'm like, no. You don't want me playing an MMO with you that has PvP. You don't want that.
God. Oh fucking hell. You're gonna be a fucking Caleb, an achievement hunter Caleb, and fucking kill everybody? Actually, that's not what Caleb did. What did he do? Who cares?
Yeah. Because my parents' guild was Lords of Death, which they still are, and their slogan is, "We've been creating dead people since 1990," or something weird.
Oh god.
Because the entire guild's reputation, especially when WoW was really popular in the early 2000s.
That's the one I was thinking of.
I love WoW. World of Warcraft is fun. Leave me be.
No, that's the one I was thinking of. I was like, oh, that's the one, but it's not the bad one.
Yeah. But
I don't remember.
But my parents were playing it, and the reputation was literally the guild that steals bosses and kills people.
Okay.
That was what I was taught. So no, I am not a fun person to play when it comes to those games, because I will kill you, take all the loot, and leave.
Yeah. I have a feeling you wouldn't. I have a feeling people would hate you in Borderlands as well.
For a bit.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be, but like when that's all you kind of know when it comes to games is how to be a bitch, especially as a female player.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. I'm gonna fucking fight.
Oh yeah. I tried. What was the online one that I did for a while? Or for a minute. It was this old one. I think it was called WildStar.
Interesting.
It was some Steam MMO. And I was like starting to get like really into it, and I was like, oh hell yeah, this is nice. And then at some point Steam was like, no, we're gonna shut this down. The servers are dead, and then you can't even log on to it anymore. It's like that it would be the equivalent of World of Warcraft having like 1/100th of its players, and then all of World of Warcraft got shut down. It was it wasn't terribly effective, but everyone that was into it was kind of like, oh, damn it, now I have to go back to World of Warcraft. I feel like I lost you.
You didn't. It's just I was just thinking about the World of Warcraft memories I have and things with like my dad and my mom.
Gotcha.
Because my family lives off of spite. So someone told my dad at some point, "You can't do this." Was it when it came to creating a character in World of Warcraft? And he said, "Watch me." They told him because my dad is a tank. My dad has always played a tank.
I was gonna say, I feel like you told me about this before.
You can't make a skeleton tank.
Watch me.
He fucking did.
God,
and surprisingly enough, when you get a skeleton tank to max level with the correct equipment, it actually fucking works.
Cool.
The best part / worst part about it is I play a cleric, especially when I was playing with my parents. My character's a cleric. I heal.
Right.
I'm a bitch when it comes to healing, because if you do something dumb, I'm not healing you. I'll just use your corpse.
Right.
Slight necromancy. Sorry. But,
I'm sorry to cut you off again. I just remembered an old joke. I don't remember who said it, who told me first, but it was like a necromancer is just a doctor that's just late to the party. So
yeah.
It's just like, someone gets injured and it's like, "Doc, I need you to help me." But he majored in necromancy, so he's like, I'm gonna let you die first. And then it's like, wait, what? Because like, I don't know how to heal you, but if you're dead, I can resurrect you.
Yeah. In WoW, especially, like, my dad was a skeleton fucking tank.
Right.
My mom was a necromancer. My mom was the actual necromancer. I was a cleric with necromancer tendencies when you pissed me off.
Right.
But one of the things that always kind of made, and still does make me laugh when I remember it, is if you were ever playing with my dad back then, my dad has a tendency to be a dumb. I love him. Do not get me wrong, but my dad was a fucking idiot at times.
Like I am. I'm an idiot.
Yes. Where my dad would forget he's a skeleton. So he'd be like, "I'm being shot with arrows," and I'm like, "They're going through you."
Help. Help, I'm being shot. No, you're not. Oh, you're right, thanks.
Exactly. It's like,
God fucking damn it.
They're going through your ribs.
That is absolutely
skeleton.
something I would do.
It literally was just like, "You're a skeleton. What do you want me to do? You're not getting hit. What is it doing? Hitting bone?"
Miss. I can
Literally,
feel
it's
it.
like,
It's tickling. Make it stop. I feel the feathers. It's hitting my funny bone. God damn it.
God fucking damn it.
Sometimes.
Oh no, that makes me think of that fucking Vine.
Oh, wait.
What's a skeleton's favorite snack?
Go on, guess. Guess. Why are you laughing? Why do you fail me? And then he just keeps getting angrier. Spare ribs! Fucking hell. I
wish my dad was alive to see that. Oh God, he would have died.
Oh, that would have been fucking great.
Ooh.
God, I would have shown that to so many people.
Oh, that fucking Vine.
Ribs! Spare ribs!
Why must you constantly?
Fucking hell! Oh my God, I don't want to pass out. Oh, fucking hell.
Part of the podcast where Monty and Sid lose it.
You just hear a thud, and then Sid goes, Monty! So,
I would like to say that is the only funny things I have in WoW. No. To emphasize, when I was playing WoW with my parents, I was 6.
that's like
My
5 less than
dad?
11.
I was 6. When my dad was helping me make my cleric, he was very adamant on, you need to be able to defend yourself should the entire party die.
Right.
So my cleric was broken. As in, I had necromancy. I can heal you, but I can also kill you in the same sense.
Cool.
So there were times where, like, because our guild would max level people just to get, like, side accounts, just max level them really quickly.
Right.
But then there were times where, like, people would try out for the guild, and you'd have those one ass hat. There's always one.
Right.
And you would just see in guild chat them yelling at the guild master, which was War at the time, I think. They would just yell at War. The cleric ran off because I'm playing. Again, they know the guild master knows I'm 6.
Right.
And I had run off at that point because loot. I see shiny shit. I'm gonna go get it.
Oh, shiny.
Literally, I was 6. My dad said if it glows and it shines, grab it.
Gotcha.
That's what I did. I was quite literally a guild bank at the age of 6, but it's fine.
You were just a fucking gremlin.
Yes. But the guy had pissed me off, so I had wandered off. Purposely, because I wanted him to die. So I could use his corpse. And so War, of course, asks, what cleric? Who are you playing with? And then I respond in chat, hi, War. And he's just, the 6-year-old. And the guy goes, she's 6?
Oh no.
Because guess who just killed the boss of the dungeon as a cleric while the entire party was dead?
Your mom.
Me.
Oh, you said
Mom was
yes.
in the kitchen.
And
it was just
cool.
War was just okay.
God.
I will full on say this. There were times where my mom and my dad used the 6-year-old who wasn't actually playing at the time as an excuse.
Yeah. It's
when their both of their tempers got bad when it came to the party and they both killed the entire party.
fucking hell.
Sorry, the 6-year-old had the account.
Yeah, it's
me, the 6-year-old who was up in her room. No, I wasn't.
It's stories like that make me beg and pray and wish for a VR game like D&D or World of Warcraft, just so you could experience that shit in front of you.
Yeah.
God.
But yeah, no, I have a lot of fond memories of playing games with my parents as a kid, especially shit like that. Oh.
Yeah.
Because, even as a 6-year-old, I was a bitch. I was also when I say I was the guild bank, I was the fucking guild bank.
Yeah.
Like, if you needed extra money or equipment or shit, you literally came to my character.
Right.
But they also learned very easily, I'm not easily manipulated into giving up equipment.
Right.
So I would have people come into the guild, like, asking for specific class-oriented equipment. Mm-hmm. And I would look at them, look at the level next to their name and go, no.
Yeah. Speaking of...
Or they would ask me for shit, like equipment that would go to my mom or my dad's characters, and I'd be like, no. Shoo.
Right.
They thought because I was 6, I would give it up. I'm like, nope.
Yeah. Shiny. Mine. But, if I may... That's a question.
Yes, if you may what?
Speaking of necromancy, the Snyder Cut came out. I thought that'd be funnier in my head. But,
okay, go off. That's an interesting segue.
Yeah, but the fucking Snyder Cut came out. We've been begging for this since... What year did Justice League come out? Hang on. For like 4 years, since 2017, we've been begging for Justice League to have the Snyder Cut come out. Or, DC. Or whatever. And, lo and behold, it's here. Do you know how long it is?
No. It's the 4-hour thing?
4 hours long. It's 4 goddamn hours long. It is an hour longer than Avengers Endgame.
Jesus.
It's... Okay. I gotta think for a second. Because the original Justice League was supposed to be, like, Dan Snyder, or whatever his name is, and Joss Whedon. And then Snyder left the project to do whatever, and then Joss Whedon took over for the whole movie. And then people were like, oh, the Snyder Dan Snyder had an entire other movie. We want to see that. But for a while, it was just Joss Whedon. By the way, if you recognize the name Joss Whedon, that's because he also did the first Avengers movie and the second one, Age of Ultron. So then the Snyder Cut comes out, and everyone's like, oh, hell yeah, it's 4 hours long. I haven't seen it yet, but I feel obligated to because of... I call myself a media enthusiast or reviewer, whatever. I feel obligated to see it. But then I see online... I don't remember who I saw this from, but I saw online... Dan Snyder's not just stopping with DC, he's going back to Marvel. He's taking over Joss Whedon's Avengers movie, and we're gonna see Avengers the Snyder Cut.
Oh my god.
Which, I saw that, I know it's a joke, or at least I'm pretty sure it's a joke. I actually kind of want to see what happens.
Why?
It's... superhero movies aren't about superheroes anymore, they're about making money.
Oh, you just realized that.
No, I've known that for a while. I'm just making a statement. So, what else we got?
Matt Pat's taking a break from Diet Coke, which I say about fucking time.
Yeah.
You don't need to put more aspartame in your body. That shit tastes like chemicals.
By the way, it is chemicals. By the way, food theory. All
What?
right. Like, I could understand that. I mean, there's part of me that, like, okay, all right, okay, fine, but it's a bit of a stretch still. I haven't watched a lot. I did find out that actually from Food Theory, the Kool-Aid Man is a Marvel character. Did you know this?
Huh?
The Kool-Aid Man, you know, from the big jar with Kool-Aid in him.
Mm-hmm.
He is a Marvel character. He is stronger than
Okay, goodbye.
Thanos. He's stronger than Thanos. I'm yelling at you as if to say that you're leaving, but I can't tell. But yeah, the Kool-Aid Man is more powerful than Thanos. And I don't know exactly how to process that.
You don't know how to process that? You don't know.
No.
The world doesn't exist. There we go. That's done.
Yep, there you go. It's fiction. There we go. Your favorite superheroes, they aren't real. They never will be. Grow up. God, that made me sad. Oh man, that really made me sad. Fucking Christ. But yeah, but Matt Pat has had this whole thing about Diet Coke for a long fucking time, and then he's like, I quit. Because Diet Coke won't love him back. Who fucking whatever. It's also finals week for you, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep. How's that going?
I have to take a test after the podcast.
That sounds about right.
But I did finally rearrange and fix my dorm.
That's good.
So there's that. And because of that, I now have, because of how the beds work here, they're not lofted. Like, I don't have a loft bed. Okay. But they're tall. So I put the two, I live in my dorm is a triple, so technically there's meant to be 3 people in this room, but because of COVID, there were only originally 2.
Right.
Then my roommate decided that she wanted to live with her best friend who lives in the building, so it's just me.
All right. So you get your own fucking place.
I have my own fucking room. But
see that wall? See that other wall? I got everything in between it.
Anyways, but so I put the 2 of the beds together, and I used the 3rd one that I had already taken apart. And I used the mattress, so I put it under the beds and made myself a little cave, as I like to call it.
Ooh, I like that.
I have a little, like, pillow fort under my bed.
That sounds fun as hell.
And I'm real happy about it.
Nice. Yeah, why am I tired?
Yeah, bitch.
I got a full night's sleep. Shit. I think. I'm pretty sure I got a full night's sleep. I went
You
to bed.
tell me.
I went to bed at like midnight, and I woke up at 8. Which
Yeah, that's 8 hours.
I will say, it is later than usual. I am an old man. I do go to sleep very early most of the time when I can.
He is younger than me, and he goes to bed at like 9.
Yeah.
And I'm the one going to bed at like 2 in the morning.
Don't sell me short. I go to bed at like 9:30. I'm kidding. But
Old man, you're like fucking Bakugo from My Hero who goes to bed at 8:30.
does he really?
Yes.
He's a fucking
old fucking man.
Okay, Bakugo must just go to bed and then just like steam, like seethe in anger, because I cannot see him going to bed at 8:30.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. If he goes to bed at 8:30.
That's fucking horseshit. I do not believe that for a second. The fuck was
Sorry,
I
my
talking
mouse is being stupid.
You have a mouse?
Work with my mouse.
Oh, Am I dumb?
Yes.
God fucking damn it. It's all the sulfates in the shampoo that I'm using, which is a great segue actually that I definitely didn't do intentionally.
Literally a known fact from the creator of My Hero. Bakugo goes to bed at 8:32.
Exactly 8:32 on the dot. If he tries to stay up till 8:33, he can't. He can't do it. Fucking Christ.
From fucking My Hero.
Jesus.
Literally.
I'm not
the creator. The creator of My Hero has stated that. That makes me laugh so hard. The kid with the most anger issues is the one getting the most sleep.
Yeah. Who do you think? Okay, now I gotta think.
Oh.
Of class 1A.
Okay.
I'll limit it to 20. Well, 19 because who goes to sleep the latest?
Ida.
See, he seems responsible enough to get to bed at a reasonable hour. Like I understand where you're going with like
my reasoning for Ida, as I do, is at the beginning, yeah, I can see where you're going with the whole responsibility and everything, but also this is the same man that overthinks so much about his responsibilities as class president that he would make sure everybody else was asleep before he himself went to bed, and at that point, he'd even check on Aizawa in the dorms to make sure Aizawa was asleep. It'd be like 4 in the fucking morning.
That's fair. Fuck. I'm looking at class 1A. I'm trying to think. That is a reasonable, like, again, I see where you're coming from. It's a reasonable assumption. I'm going to go for the far more comedic one, Sue. Look at those eyes. Do you think those eyes ever shut?
Yeah, we've seen her sleep. She hibernates when it gets cold.
That's not well, technically she's unconscious, but that's not sleep. That's not like go to bed at night, wake up in the morning. That's like a fucking an speciated genetic thing as opposed to biological necessity. I'm trying to think.
You're trying, and it's not working. Let's be honest. The true person that actually goes to bed the latest is probably either Denki or Mineta.
Yeah, I was honestly thinking that too. They're both.
I'm not explaining Mineta. If you don't know why Mineta would stay up late, that's on you. I'm not explaining that. Nah. If he were real,
anime titties.
If he were real, I would punt him into a wood chipper.
Okay. That's murder, which I'm pretty sure in whatever state we're in, it's murder. You can punt him into a wood chipper all you want. You're doing like, I don't know how often. Hold on, I gotta look this up.
It's not considered.
Probably gonna put me on a watch list.
It's not murder if it's an accident.
Be in prison for murder.
It's not murder if it's an accident.
It says 25 years to life in California, 20 to 25 in New York. Those are only two states.
It's not murder if it's an accident.
Oh, so you're accidentally going to intentionally kick him into a wood chipper.
I'm not going... Okay, I want to kick him into a wood chipper. I'm not going to actually, but if he tries anything like we've seen in the anime that he does to girls, especially girls with larger chests, yeah, that is going to be... I'm going to kick him, and if a wood chipper happens to be there...
Correct.
Oh, well.
Correct. What was I
Also,
saying
shouldn't
before
just
this?
quirk prevent him from actually being hurt by the wood chipper?
No.
The sticky balls are indestructible, so wouldn't they prevent it from working?
Not if you send him in legs first.
Okay, yeah, but that's premeditated.
Oh, so I'm the one that's going to jail for premeditating the death of a fictional character, and you're the one that's not getting you're getting off scot-free because you're intentionally kicking him into a fucking wood chipper.
Yeah, because he's not going to be injured.
So I stopped using shampoo with sulfates in it because I used to have... What would happen? I would use... what did I use? I used Old Spice. I don't remember which kind. Shout out to Old Spice. Please sponsor me specifically. Not just the not the company. I don't care that much about the company. Sponsor me. I care about Old Spice. Old Spice is nice. End of free product placement. I'm
going to fight him.
I'm not being paid to say that, by the way, just to clarify. But I would use whatever it was, and then I'd wash my hair off, and then I would very frequently get very, very like dry and irritated and itchy patches all over the back of my neck, specifically around the hairline. Excuse me. And it got to such a bad point where I said I need to change something, and who was it? BDG, Brian David Gilbert from Polygon, the Unraveled guy. I remember in a video he said something about phosphates in shampoo damaging your scalp. So I said, oh, I wonder if Old Spice has sulfates in it. And I looked, and there were like 800 ingredients. And I read sulfate twice, and I said, cool, I'm not going to use this anymore. So I'm using... I don't know what I'm using now. It's whatever's in the fucking shower. I've read sulfate once, and I said, all right. And since I've been using it, I have not been having those weird dead patches. But if they do come back, I'm going to do some further investigating and see if I can find shampoo with no sulfates.
Well, I was going to say, I just ordered because I was curious to try because I have curly hair. Since you guys cannot see us, I have naturally curly hair that's actually pretty bad.
Yes.
It's very poofy. But one of the things that I see all the time is the ads for Function of Beauty, which is specifically for your hair type and your hair concerns. And they don't have phosphates in their stuff. So you can always try them.
I'll look into that. What was it called again?
Function of Beauty.
Oh god, my keyboard's far away. Function of Beauty. I wrote beady.
Oh my god.
Alright. It says shampoo. Hair serum? I don't like where this is going.
Well, it was meant for women originally, so like there's more hair products than just like shampoo and conditioner.
What do you fucking do? Hair cleaner. How do you specify? That's like saying these razors are for women. It's
the pink tax is a fucking thing, you bitch.
It is. I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying it's horseshit that it exists. It's not shampoo.
You know
for
what
women.
else is horseshit?
It's shampoo.
You want to know what else is horseshit? No, if we're on this topic, what else is horseshit is the fact that there is a luxury tax on feminine hygiene products.
Are you talking like pads and tampons?
Yes.
Yeah, I hate that. On a similar note, but I'll immediately get back to this. This is like a second long tangent. Why does insulin cost money?
Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know. We are one of
I'll let
the
that
biggest,
fester with you,
like,
future audience.
No. Let me see. Let me pull this up. I believe America is one of the biggest diabetes-ridden countries.
Why does insulin cost anything if it is such an important thing? Why insulin is so outrageously expensive? No generic insulin, pay for delay, patents, politics. Is there a person? Several billions of... here we go. Companies are not in the habit of throwing money away and only habit of staying out of politics. Eli Lilly, Novo Nordisk, and Sanofi. I don't know if that's just like a
I was wrong about that. I will state that. America is not the highest in diabetes. In fact, it is China that has the highest rate of diabetes, and America is actually the third. But still.
Who's number two?
India.
India. That makes sense. There's 1 billion people there.
Yeah. And there's more people in China than there are in America, but the fact that America is still third.
Right.
And I'm going to see what they do for diabetes in China, because I don't believe it costs money.
It probably doesn't. Actually, hang on. I didn't think about that. They are communist territory.
They are communists.
I'm not being funny about that. That's like an actual thing, right?
No, they actually are communists.
Yeah. Which again, we can judge all we want, but we're not qualified to like actually do anything about it.
Yeah.
So it's like if it works for you, which it clearly doesn't for some. I'm gonna put this shovel down. Where'd the shovel come from? No.
Yeah, where did the shovel come from?
Yeah. I did not expect this insulin tangent to go on for this long, but that's all right.
It's because it deserves to go on this long.
It's an important.
No. My best friend has fucking diabetes, but she's a type 1 diabetic. She was born with it.
Not that I give a shit about this guy, but my dad had diabetes. I don't remember if he was type 1 or type 2, and hell, I don't know, because on my dad's side, there's like an existing, what's the term? Like genetic pre-existing
condition?
No, I guess that could apply, but I'm trying to think of
hereditary.
That's the one. I was thinking hereditary. So in the future, I could like develop diabetes, and I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't have like I could have it, and I just don't know because I've just been really lucky or something. I don't fucking know. It's weird. It's a scary thought, because then I'll have to devote a decent chunk of my money to staying alive every day. My uncle's a really cool guy. He also has diabetes. And it sucks, because it's like you have to spend a certain amount of money, or so much fucking money, on literally just a juice, essentially, I think, that keeps you alive. Without it, you're dead. End of story. Pay up. Yeah.
Okay. So insulin. Okay. I hate that insulin costs money in anywhere, but let's put it this way: the average price of a standard unit of insulin in the United States is $111.39, where in any other country, it's $8.
God damn! How much insulin was the $100?
That was a standard unit.
A standard unit, which that's
rapid acting insulin. Immediate acting insulin is $73 for a standard unit of insulin, and $5 everywhere else.
Right. If I'm not mistaken, a single unit, and I could be wrong about this, but if I'm not mistaken, a single unit is about the size of your thumb. It comes in a tiny little jar, and you put a needle in it, pull it out, inject insulin. A jar the size of your thumb with life-saving juice in it costs $100 per jar. That is.
Yep.
And capitalists say communist is a failed system.
A one unit of insulin is 1 millimeter of like fluid.
Yes.
1 millimeter of liquid.
Oh god, I accidentally hit all caps.
Yeah, let me see. The WebMD, fun.
Yep.
A standard unit of insulin is U100, which is 100 units of insulin per millimeter of liquid. It's not that big.
It's again, the size of my thumb. I'm pretty sure my thumb's bigger than the jar that they put it in. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, no, the fact that my best friend, who is a type 1 diabetic, has literally been taking insulin, the fact that I've literally seen her ration her insulin before.
Right.
Because of how much it costs. And and before any of you fucking bullshit people of going, oh, well, she should have health insurance. She has health insurance.
Yeah. You really think health insurance gives a shit about people more than the government or whoever's making this insulin cost money?
Well, I should actually be on birth control, not for like birth control reasons, but for hormone reasons. But I'm not on it because it costs $300.
Yep.
Let that sink. $300 once a month. Hence why I'm not on it.
Shit sucks. Shit's bullshit. Like, what was the other thing? It was insulin, tampons and pads. Those cost money and they shouldn't. What was the other thing that I was thinking of?
In luxury tax.
Water!
Oh, yeah.
Why?
You have to pay a water bill.
Yeah, you have to pay a water bill. Like, I get it. The processing, like, getting it to your house and filtering it. But I'm just talking, like, bottled water or some shit. Or, like, just receiving water. A basic... So basic, it makes up, what was it, like 70% of our body? How much of the human...
Yeah, we're 75% water.
Water.
I think we're 75% water.
Hang on. Up to 60% of the human adult body is water.
Wow.
According to USGS.gov, so that's pretty reliable in my opinion. So
because I was looking at how much insulin cost, one of the first things that popped up was other like how much it costs in other countries and things. One of the first questions that popped up is insulin free in Germany.
Is it?
And it literally goes, German law requires public plans to cap out-of-pocket healthcare costs and to cover all medical necessary treatment, including insulin. So no, they don't.
So it's not
German
free.
law prevents it.
Or it is free. That's a good thing then?
It's free, yeah.
Let's move to
German
Germany.
law prevents them from paying out of pocket.
Let's move to Germany. Actually, wait, no, we're already there. Damn it.
Well, I was moving to Scotland because they have free...
No. You were moving to Japan.
Products.
I'm moving to Scotland. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, I got
Free
really
period,
defensive on that.
But, I know I'm the Irish and you're the Scots, but still. Literally, free period products are in Scotland. Scotland has free period products.
I'll just ship them to you.
You could actually, you could.
See? You're proving my point further. I'm the Scot. Get out of my house.
Fine. You can stay in Scotland.
I don't think I'd ever, like, retire to Scotland.
No, you'd live there.
This is getting weird, existential. I would absolutely live there. I don't think I'd ever retire to Scotland or...
I don't think retirement's a place... I don't think Scotland's a place you should retire to.
No, I'm not saying...
I feel like you'd be bored.
I'm not saying whether or not I should. I'm saying, like, I would live in Scotland for maybe, like, 5 years. You know?
Dude, the plan already is if you get to 88 and you have no projects done, I'm hitting you with the baseball bat. We've already discussed this.
No, if I'm 75, or was it 88?
You said 88.
We'll say 88. If I'm 88 and I have nothing left to do, then kill me. If I'm 100, doesn't matter. Dead. I will not reach 100 years old. Unless the one exception that I am making, and I do have to put this in, if I can reasonably make it to the year 2112, I need to play the Rush song in that year, and I need to listen to it.
Fine.
After that, all gone. Doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna live past like we say this like I'm going to outlive you, and I'm not.
Right.
Because I'm older than you, so if you make it to 2112, that's 100. You'll be 111.
Watch the fucking Music Man outlive us all.
God, if he does, he could.
Dwarf.
You know what? You know who's gonna outlive us all? You know who's gonna outlive all of us? Betty White. That woman is gonna outlive all of us.
God, oh man, I had a really sad thought. Remember when we all thought that Stan Lee was gonna outlive us all?
Why you do that? Stan was such a fun man.
Still though, Betty. God, what was the meme? It's like the Grim Reaper creeps into a room, like a door creaks open and the Grim Reaper steps in. And then it's like, and then you just hear a shotgun click, and then Betty White says, "Hey, Grim," and Grim's like, "Hey, Betty, just checking in," and then he leaves.
Yeah.
It's like, that's right, you son of a bitch.
I can't say anything yet. No, Betty White's never gonna die. Stan, though, oh god. Stan's death was so hard.
May he rest in peace. That was when I don't think when Marvel and DC came together, but when DC really went, listen, I am sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day they were just like, we'll leave him alone for a bit, and then they like gradually went back into hating Marvel. Where's my fucking mouse? Son of a bitch. But yeah, the man, the myth, the legend, every single. You've heard I've probably talked about this before, but
I miss seeing Stan at cons. He was so much fun at cons.
Yeah, I saw a video of him with a puppy recently. He was like, "Oh my god, look at this dog! It's adorable."
Great old man. He was a great old man.
Great old man. I don't think I've ever seen him without his glasses, and I don't think I ever want to.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. And again, I've probably talked about this before, but you remember, you saw Endgame, right?
Yes.
You remember, it's been out for multiple years. You remember the end with Steve, right?
Yes.
And he's old?
Mm-hmm.
That, I'm pretty sure, was supposed to be Stan Lee. And even if it wasn't, I think it should have been.
I feel like if Stan had lived, it was going to be Stan.
Right. Because it would have made so much sense with why he was always where the Avengers were. Like, there's a couple things here and there, like in the first Captain America, when it's like, and now presenting Steve Rogers, and then it's because that's still back in the 40s, and is already old.
Yep.
I gotta look this up. Oh shit. Betty White is 99 years old.
She's the same age as my aunt. Damn.
She was born January 17th. Cool. I was unaware of that. We share a month. A birth month. But yeah, that was a big sad moment. What the fuck were we talking about right before this? I'm getting a lot of silence, so I feel like something went wrong, or we're... Oh, yesterday, I don't know if I told you about this yet, but yesterday I helped Eli move a couch into his apartment. Did you disappear? What happened?
It didn't disappear. I'm just a trash couch, really?
Yeah, it's we got it. What was it? He invited me to go Instacarting with him yesterday, and I was like, sure, I'll get out of the house. And on the way back to the house, we saw a couch on the street, and I said, oh, that's pretty nice. And Eli was like, oh man, I'd love to take that. And I said, if that's still there when you're going home later tonight, I will help you take it home. And it was still there, and I helped him take it home. And it was difficult to get up those stairs. How do I phrase this? I'm not going to give too much. Eli lives in a place. There's like a platform, and then there's a half staircase that goes to a landing, and then another half staircase that goes to the second floor. And by the way, around all of that staircase, all walls. So we had to get this like 7-foot long couch up and around that, and into his apartment. But it's all worth it, because it is a very nice couch. It's very soft. And now we get to say that Eli has the street couch, because he was also a while ago he. I don't know if he wants me to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it anyway because it seems pretty cool. That he found a pizza one day, not just like sitting out like on its own. He found a pizza box, and inside was a full pizza, just sitting around on the street and somewhere. And he was like, "That's a full pizza." So he just took it. So he's the street pizza and the street couch. Which was a weird coincidence. Not coincidence. Like, the Eli's the street man. You know? I got nothing much else.
Yeah. We've also gone overtime, to be honest.
What do you mean? It's not overtime.
I'm kidding. I'm teasing.
Yeah.
I swear to God, these chairs are gonna kill me.
Kill him back. Kill him first. We got...
Okay, so I don't know how to describe this. So you guys have normal, four-legged chairs, or like the chairs that it's all just like one solid piece of wood. It's like it's a circle kind of squarish thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of the chairs that we have in these dorms, but they have a slight like angle on them so you can lean back.
Okay.
Swear to God, every time it does that, because they're kind of like rocking chairs, you feel like you're gonna fucking die.
Oh my God. I would hate that. Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like you're on a stool, but one of the legs is just not the same length.
Yeah.
So you sit down and you go, oh wait.
Yeah, kind of.
But you forget about it because it was so insignificant.
But then you move again and it does it, and you're just like,
you're like, gosh, shit, I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm not. It's just a fucking broken leg.
Yeah, basically.
If I ever open
every
a bar,
single day.
If I ever open a bar, which honestly, thinking long term, I might. Maybe not a bar, but like
it could be a fun. It could be a fun
like an arcade or something weird like that.
Yeah.
If I ever do that, I am absolutely going to have the fucked up chair, and it's going to look exactly like every other chair, except someone's going to sit and go, fuck! Oh, wait. Oh, God, I'd love that. Like, it'd be like the Mimic in Dark Souls. Because in Dark Souls, there's a Mimic in there. It disguises itself as a chest. Normal chests have a chain that curves to the right, I think. Mm-hmm. It curves in a direction. And mimics look exactly like a chest, except the chain curves in the opposite direction. Mm-hmm. So I'd have like the chair would just be the chair, and it would be like, it'd probably be like an all black chair with like white stripes or something. And like the stripe would just be like a slightly different pattern, I guess. And then if you get that chair, you know that's the fucked up chair. If you pay attention, you can go, wait a minute, this is the one.
The chain for a Mimic is on the right.
Okay.
So it's on the left.
I did have it wrong. I did only play Dark Souls for like 2 days.
But makes sense.
I get the idea. Like, what was it? I have Dark Souls, the first one, remastered for the PS4, and what did we call him? The short guy, our buddy, the short guy, enormous Dark Souls / Bloodborne guy. He's like super, like to the extent of he makes runs to beat himself or something, whatever. I sat down, said, I'm going to play Dark Souls. And he said, I'm going to walk you through every step you need to know. And I said, that's great because I'm going to hate this game otherwise. Played it for a long time and got used to it. And I was enjoying it. And it was really fun. And I got to the Fire Sage demon, I think. Hold on. What was his name? Nope, just kidding. Demon Fire Sage. I know Dark Souls fans are going to get at me for that. But, excuse me. I got to Demon Fire Sage, and no matter what I did, I could not beat him. And, by the way, up until the Demon Fire Sage, it was like smooth sailing. I was like, I got through Ornstein and Smo on my first try. The first time I had ever faced Ornstein and Smo. Got through them, one try. Flawlessly. I did not die once. Like, the whole game was smooth sailing. Every time I would die, I would say, okay, I know what I did wrong. I know how to fix it. I got to Demon Fire Sage after so long, and I didn't know what I was doing wrong. I didn't know how to fix it. I tried different things, and I got angry. And I stopped. Jesse explained to me there's this thing called Dark Souls fatigue. Which I assume I was experiencing. And that was probably 3 years ago. And I have not played it since. And I honestly don't think I'm ever going to get past it. So,
Dark Souls fatigue is definitely a thing.
Yeah, well, any game fatigue. Like I was back when we were doing Diablo. I was getting a really big chunk of like, oh my god, I just want to stop. I can't keep playing this.
That's also why you don't play games for so many hours.
Yeah. It's all like, yeah, it sucks. What was the? What's the one I have? There's like, and there's also other games that don't like have a premise to them. Like I had this old game for the PlayStation 2 called ATV Off-Road Fury, which I recently found at a game store near where I live. And I remember so many good things about it because there was no story. There was no objective. It was just you're on an ATV and you're in a place and you just drive around and fuck around, and that's it. And I would play that, fondly enough, with the short friend, and there's a hair in my mouth, sorry. Short friend. The Dark Souls guy that I was talking about. The one that makes music.
Yeah, the one who you named a minute ago.
The one that drives terribly. Not really. Maybe. I don't know.
Into a cornfield.
You get the idea. Don't say it. You're not allowed to. So
all I said was cornfield.
I'd play that with him. I used to play that with him all the fucking time, and it was the greatest. I remember a thing you could do was drive all the way out to the edge of the map, to the middle of fucking nowhere, and there was this giant chasm. Go to the bottom of the chasm, go back up the hill on the other side, and then it's just a line of trees, and then past that is nothing. It's flat, nothing. And if you drive far enough into that, you get rocketed back into the map. It's like an explosion. It's like a mine goes off, but if a mine had the power of like a fucking One Punch Man smash, you get launched. It's insane. I should show you the next time. If I ever get a fucking PlayStation 2 again, I should show you the next time I play it.
I have a PlayStation 2. I'll give it to you.
I'm sorry. Can't get the hair off my fucking tongue. You have a PlayStation 2, and you didn't think to disclose this information to me?
I have 3 3 PlayStation 2s.
How much do you want?
We will discuss this later and not on the podcast.
God, oh fucking mighty, I need it. How functional are they?
Completely?
Completely
We
functional?
threw out the ones that didn't work.
Oh boy, this will be fun. Do you have any memory cards?
No, that I do not have.
I'm sure I could find some. It's probably easier to get a hold of PlayStation 2 memory cards than it is to get a hold of a PlayStation 2. I'm not actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure if I would want to get a PlayStation 2 or if I want to get one of the reverse compatible PlayStation 3s. Because
those are going to be hard to find because we had one reverse backwards compatible PlayStation 3 that we had then used so much that we burnt them.
Oof.
We burnt out the hard drive.
Yeesh. Gross.
Let's put it this way: this thing was never shut off.
Oh god, that's terrible. That's terrible console maintenance.
Because my brother would play, my oldest brother would play it for hours, and then he would finally give up control and give it to my other brother, and then he'd play it, and then he'd give up control to me, and then we'd give up control to mom or dad. This thing never fucking turned off.
God, that is terrible console maintenance. I'm like, if I'm playing a game for too long, like, I'll be so invested in a game, I'm like, oh, god damn it, I can't keep playing this because I'm probably running the hot thing, and it'll probably shut off soon, so I should just go ahead and let it cool off for a bit, then I'll go do something else and I'll forget.
Yeah, because there were 5 of us all playing it.
Jesus. I'm not one to judge. However...
My mom's response after we burnt it out was we had gotten 2 more PlayStation 3s. Sadly, we couldn't find a backwards compatible one anymore, but we had gotten 2 more PlayStation 3s. That way we would turn them off.
Got it. Fucking.
Because having one in our house, in a house full of gamers, was a mistake.
Yeah. Jesus. Well.
Also, not going to talk about the whole Crash Bandicoot Remastered, because when that came out, me and my brothers immediately bought it, and we have this rule of thumb of if you die, the controller gets passed on.
Oh yeah. That's not your rule of thumb. That is the rule of thumb in a house of siblings that play games.
Yeah. So, my brother Sean died there's this one level in the original game of Crash Bandicoot, like the first game. It's one of the bridge levels, and me and my brothers knew this level was coming up. We got to the level, we looked at it, and immediately started passing the controller around of, I'm not doing it. No, you do it.
Nah, fuck this. I'm not dying.
And then we immediately go, Mom!
Instead of Mom, resolve this conflict, it's Mom, can you beat this level for us?
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Because, well, okay, and my mom likes to say this, when my brothers especially, because this is before I was born, played the original Crash Bandicoot, they were beta testers, because my mom's friend worked for Naughty Dog.
Oh, shit. My dad works for Nintendo.
Your dad's dead.
Shut the fuck up! Anyway.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, sorry, but like my brain was just like, wait, the asshole's dead. What do you mean?
No, I'm fine. I was trying to make the joke like, oh, my uncle works for Nintendo or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, that's my uncle.
But yeah, no, like but it was her friend worked for Naughty Dog, so he gave the demo of the game to my brothers so they could play test it.
That's actually
when I tell you, my brothers to this day say that demo was harder than anything else I've ever played.
I honestly believe that 100%.
Games that, like, there are levels in Crash Bandicoot that were never released because they were unbeatable.
God. Fuck. God damn.
Like, I know they released one recently, which was the Stormy Ascent. But there were others, too, outside of the Stormy Ascent, from what my brothers told me, and it was hell on earth.
God. That's weird. Like, because, like, I'm remembering back when, like the old Smash Bros, like the original Smash Bros stages, like, people would find hidden like deleted stages and stuff, and like they'd be able to figure out a way to play as Giga Bowser or something like that. And it's like, are there games out there that have secret levels that nobody will ever be able to find again because like the games are just like fucked or something?
Probably.
Oh, and then there's I remember a Gavin question from, I don't remember how long ago this was. There's games that are either broken or parts of them were like like online functionality or something was like online servers were shut down or something like that. Is there an achievement that nobody in the world has?
Probably.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there is, but like what are they? I would love to know, and why is that the case? It's like it sounds really cool, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you got nothing else,
I got nothing else.
Yeah, we've been riding this one out, but at least we got a decent, good chunk of whatever. But
Yep.
that's all.
Good chunk of tangents.
Good chunk of tangent. The Tangent podcast. What was the other one? The Yelling About Politics podcast. That was the one I came up with.
An A, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Be safe. Stay cool or whatever. I never know how to close these. You have anything to say?
Stay safe. Keep wearing your mask. Don't be a fuckwit. And if you can get the vaccine, get the fucking vaccine.
Correct. Goodbye now.
Bye.